I'm right, big fella.
Buenas, I'm good.
I'm right here.
It
You
came in
didn't
like
hear me
a
join?
ninja. It came in like a ninja.
Yeah, no, no. Uh, I did. I'm tired of shit. But also my quality might be a little bit worse because microphone is not connecting to Discord. Uh, well, for now anyway. Uh, well, you see, spring break started, so I mean, work was pretty easy today. So yeah, just a little bit, just a little bit sleepy. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to speak with you again.
All right. Damn it. Okay.
Probably the
Aki,
worst thing
can you hear me now? Shit.
because there you are.
Oh god. So podcast Tanek made a boo boo. Tanek has not used his Streamlabs OBS in a while, and I forgot to sync my mic back. So
It was literally the
oh,
worst thing about recording.
can
Like
you
you start
imagine how that intro is going to sound? I was asked.
Imagine, imagine suffering continuously the same issue over and over and over again.
Oh my god. No, Shiny's here. He's here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. But anyway, so my bad for the intro and the mic issues. We'll go ahead and start it. Start today's podcast off. As you guys know, we got a nice juicy MMORPG launching this year known as Throne and Liberty. Literally looks like the Black Desert Killer. It is being published by good old Amazon Games. Forever, me and you were just talking about Amazon a little bit pre-show, and so I do know a little bit how you're feeling about them. How do you guys feel about I guess we can go ahead and mix these two topics because the second topic is literally how do we feel about Amazon as a publisher. But Amazon, they're going to be publishing Throne and Liberty. They publish um, And actually, hold on. Forever, did they develop New World too? Are they the publisher and developer for New World, or just the
No,
publisher?
they're just the publisher.
They're just the publisher. Okay.
Yeah.
So they're publishing the New World. They're going to be publishing Throne and Liberty, which is going to be launching on PC and consoles this year, and they're also going to be publishing our good pal Blue Protocol. How are we feeling about Amazon, guys? Do we trust them? Are we sketchy? What are y'all thinking?
I don't really know. I don't have no thoughts on them really. Because New World, I guess it started bad. I'm not too sure, and there's still people playing it. Like it's still live.
Right.
It's not dead and gone. There's still updates being made to it, so that's better than nothing.
True. My game is standing on its own 2 feet.
Yeah, New World started off really rough with the first, like I said, the first week, man, you could not play that game. Like you had to be one of the lucky people just to get in.
Right.
But once you were in, you played, it was fine. And then like after a while, they finally got on they finally got on their feet and like pulled everything together, got out some competent updates, did some competent balancing, and now the game is kind of holding its own. So
Okay. How many classes are in that right now? New World.
they go by weapons. So I think what they have
Hold on.
axe, hammer, the great sword, sword and shield, void gauntlet, ice gauntlet, fire gauntlet, and a blunderbuss now, I think.
That might actually be my dream MMO. You said it goes by weapons?
Yeah,
So
your
you
weapons,
just
your skills.
you literally just build yourself how you want to.
Yeah, you grab your weapon, you level up your skills based on the proficiency, and like you pick your skills going down like a tree. And then from there you enhance those skills with extra stats based on where you're leveling up going down. And you pretty much tailor your character's gear towards your weapons as well. So like if you want to build bow, you can build straight decks and just power shot stuff and have more dodges than anyone can count and a lot of stamina. Or you can go straight meathead hammer and build full endurance and kind of just tank everything and smash things. It's a
Dude,
dream MMO
I
technically.
might have to check that out because that's kind of the concept I've been waiting for a developer to do. Like a class I can just customize myself.
Yeah, it's really like we were saying, it's really good with new players too. Like we were saying, like it has to have the ability to bring in new players. It's like someone always going to be running the older dungeons. Someone's always going to be running them.
Right.
High level players, they also get scaled down, I believe.
Okay.
You're always going to have help when you come in as a newer player.
Motherfucker.
I mean,
That's the one game I've been avoiding.
Like I posted on their Twitter. I was asking like when you guys going to bring it to console, and they were like, "Oh, no plans right now, but we'll keep you updated if we make any plans." I'm just like, just give me the news already. Just tell me what you're going to do. That's all I want.
Yeah, the thing is, if the game's doing all right, I'd be surprised if they didn't want to expand it. And
I feel like they're probably going to wait to see how Throne and Liberty and Blue Protocol does, and then
I was literally going to say that. That would probably be their best bet. If those two start killing it, then they're just going to they probably will suggest it to the devs.
Yeah,
all right,
that's good.
so, that actually increases my confidence in Amazon a bit right there because they're actually publishing a solid MMO right now. I did not know that all about New World. Huh.
Yeah, the only reason I'm not playing right now is because like I said, I don't vibe well with PC MMOs. I've had a horrible experience with my PC. Like I first got this PC and it like blew up on me. The fan wasn't working. The SSD stopped working. Like I had everything wrong with my first two PCs. So
Right.
I was like, you know what? I haven't had a problem with console. Let me just stick to console.
Yeah, I don't have anything against PC. It's just I love the simplicity of console. Like when it's time to upgrade, you buy a new console. That's it. Sony and Microsoft, they have their little mid-generation upgrades right now: PS4 Pro, Xbox One X, and all these different versions or whatever. But you go get the system. That's it until the next generation of games come out. PC's fun, but it's just like every single game. There's this requirement, that requirement. Do you have this amount of RAM? Do you have this exact CPU? Do you have a hard drive that matches this or higher? It's just it's mind boggling to me. Like, no, don't get me wrong. I can definitely see how that can be a fun thing as a hobby to do, but it's just gaming's expensive enough as it is.
It's a hobby if that's the thing.
Yeah, I'm just like, I look at PC, I'm just like, shit.
Yeah.
Like one graphics card is like 2 or 3 PS5s. I'm like, all right.
That's why I'm like, I love my PC. Don't get me wrong. I love the fact that I have a PC. I love the fact that I can hop on MMOs on PC and play them. But if it runs a risk of like crashing my computer, if I hear any news about it, I'll stop playing the game immediately. I'm like, I've lost so much already one time because I didn't have anything backed up because I was a noob on computers. And I lost a lot of writing, a lot of videos, a lot of just stuff I've done personally, and it hurt me so much that I was just like, yeah, I'm not gonna screw around with PC ever again.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Asylum, how about you, buddy? Any thoughts on Amazon?
Honestly, no opinion. Amazon as a company for me is pretty neutral to begin with.
Yeah. Yeah. I think with this topic I might have made a slight mistake, and we should probably revisit this once both of the games are out. And that way everyone can formulate more of an opinion. Like we'll see their monetization models with both Blue Protocol and Throne and Liberty, and see how everything is from there.
Yeah, that's gonna be a super
Yeah.
big deal.
Yep. Asylum, have you got to touch Diablo 4 beta by any chance?
No.
Okay.
He said that like he was sick, and he was like, "You don't know why."
You should. It's pretty good so far. You have to either pre-order or eat a crazy chicken sandwich. What?
Oh, neither's gonna happen. I ain't got the money to pre-order, and I'm not getting a KFC chicken sandwich.
You don't want a big fat double down?
Not from KFC. I have fucking standards.
Sandwich is heavy, bro. Like they handed me the bag, and I was like, "What is it in here?" Like I only ordered this sandwich, and they was like, "That's what's in the bag," and I was like, "This thing is heavy, man."
The funny thing is, right, too, the double down was actually out a long time ago, years ago, and I've seen people, like talking about, like it's this fast food killer and stuff like that. And I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, hold on, it's 2 chicken breasts with cheese and bacon in between it. And the only reason it made me curious of why people were so concerned about it is because like the number one thing all the health nuts, at least from what I see, they complain about is the bread. And
Yeah.
it's gone on this thing. So I'm just like, all right. So
Why
they took the bread off. Why y'all mad now?
The bacon.
Yeah, when I was younger, I ate it a couple times. The thing was pretty good. It was just, I don't know, it was a weird ass sandwich.
Bro, I still have the other half of this. Like, not even a half. I still have the other 3/4 of the sandwich sitting here. I'm a big guy, and I like bit into it, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm full already, bro."
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the new one's a lot bigger from when I used to get it before, because in the pictures and stuff, it definitely looks like there's a lot more to it now. I don't know. I haven't had it since. God, I don't know. Probably.
I think last time I was out, we were probably like in high school.
No, it was after high school. I was in my 20s. I know that. Well, at least 10 years ago, if not more. 10, 12 years ago, at
You might
least.
be right, actually. You might be right.
Yeah, but it just I don't know. I didn't see the sandwich as a big deal then. I don't see it as one now. I mean, I haven't seen the current one, so I'm gonna go grab one and see how big it is.
Thing is hefty. Like, bro, I feel like you can lift that thing for weights if you wanted to.
The fuck?
Just
All right,
curl it.
I gotta see this new and improved. Double down. Come on, Sam. You don't want to get a chicken sandwich with me, bro? Or a bacon sandwich with chicken for bread?
A chicken
Fuck,
LT.
okay. I like chicken. I like chicken. Don't ever ask me to get a bacon sandwich with chicken.
Well, you don't like bacon?
I actually really don't like bacon that much, honestly.
What?
I like turkey bacon because it's not regular. It's not fucking
Turkey
greasy as
bacon's good.
shit.
I like turkey bacon.
Like if it was turkey bacon, yeah, sure, because I like turkey bacon because it's not as greasy. It's not as fatty.
Right.
But regular bacon, no. Like regular bacon at this point, my body just goes, "Oh, is this bacon?" No.
Let's talk right there, bro.
I lost my ability to tolerate regular bacon. It was cooked too often, and
That's probably
my body just went, no, you're done. It's too much, too much bacon.
that's why you've had a ton of it.
Well, no, I've also had a ton of chicken. I still love chicken.
All right.
It's just bacon that my body doesn't want anymore.
That's wild.
My body makes very little sense even to me.
Maybe you're bitten by that weird tick that makes you allergic to meat or something.
I would kill myself.
That's actually a
Dude,
thing here.
Meat is like
that is
95% of my diet.
That tick
scary.
exists. And I'm terrified of being in Texas. That tick exists. Like that thing bites me. I'm literally I'm done. I'm
It's
checking out.
over.
Bro, you are that thing bites you, you are condemned to lettuce until you die. Hell nah, man.
I've heard they've been making good progress with mushrooms lately.
Mm-mm.
I like portobello mushrooms. Whatever the fuck the other kind of mushrooms are that people use in cooking. More often than they fucking should.
Enoki and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking so. People need to stop leaving those mushrooms in. I swear to fucking god, it becomes rubber.
I saw someone make a mushroom into a steak, and I was like, "Yep, this is where we put the end of it all."
You made a mushroom steak, guys. What have you done? The sanctity of steak.
Oh
How
god.
many how many cows didn't die to make this? I refuse to accept this. Vegans going, I will never harm an animal. Well, you're
Hell
harming
no.
plants. I mean, peppers. Fun fact. Uh,
Flames?
capsaicin is a
Yeah,
chemical meant to ward off predators.
yeah.
You know when you mow the lawn, that smell? That is a chemical released by the grass to signal to other blades of grass that they are in pain,
And dying fiends.
and yet you relish that smell.
The vegans and meat eaters, we all just gotta come together and just say we're all guilty.
I wholeheartedly will accept that. Yes, I don't care how many animals die to make sure that my meal is fucking delicious. But I'm also the kind of asshole. If I saw a vegan protest, I would show up with a fuck ton of chicken.
What? I could picture you doing that too.
Because I would.
Pull up with a bucket of chicken and sit there.
Exactly.
You guys want some?
Just a
Freaking
No.
cooler, a
KFC hat,
portable grill.
KFC hat on. And
It's finger looking good.
everything.
You sponsored by KFC. Oh my gosh.
Call me Colonel
KFC, I am
Sanders.
open for a sponsor, by the way. At any given moment, feel free. Just send me chicken, honestly. That's the only payment I require. It's chicken.
Oh fuck.
Who needs money when chicken exists?
I just need chicken. Chicken is important to me.
Oh my god!
It's
I'm about to
literally
call
all I
this. I'm about to
fucking
call
care
this
about.
episode "Vegan Edition." All right. Well, let's go ahead and get on to our third topic. It's an interesting one. I think everybody can chip in on this. Terra console. As you guys know, Terra did get shut down on PC, but a little group at Bluehole is still trying to hold things together down on the console front. So far, the game has seen one big update since the shutdown of the PC version. Do you guys think the console version will die, or they'll stick with it on console platforms?
Give it time.
Depends on
Oh,
the future of games.
Go on,
that
Johnny.
shit. That shit. I'm surprised it's not dead yet. To be totally honest with you,
I'm glad you and I are in the
it
same
is.
boat about this.
It's not like it's not to say Terra's bad. I just don't know who anyone who really cares about Terra anymore. Like Terra's old. It's old as
Right.
fuck. The dinosaur. Um,
It's
but the
prehistoric.
difference, like, 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 WoW was also old, but WoW is WoW. You feel me?
Yeah.
Terra is old, and it's Terra. Like it's cool, but like there's games that can't come out. Um, there's games that have come out that are like Terra, that are MMOs that are better than Terra. So it's like, why would I ever want to go back to play Terra, especially if no one's like really playing it? Um, I think they're literally just keeping it up just to keep it up. I don't really understand why they're doing that, but if that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do.
But someone on the dev team only plays console, and they're the ones funding it to keep it up.
Probably, but they got better MMOs to play. I ain't gonna hold
They have so
Could
many
be.
other better projects.
Yeah. I know. I know Bluehole. They lost a good chunk of that team. I don't know how many of them went with Koji and Sarah Monin to form Challengers games, but I believe some of them. Some of them left to work with them. So I have no idea like what the team size is there. I know it's a small. I know the division for Terra Console is small. And apparently the division for PUBG ain't really that big either. But I don't know how true that is.
It's probably gonna turn into a mobile game.
No,
Isn't
why
there
would you
already
say
Terra
that?
Mobile?
No.
There
No,
was
that's
one they
way
were
worse
working
than
on
that.
too. I don't know if it's out yet or not though.
If I ever go on the fucking Google Play Store and I see Terra Mobile, I'm I'm, I'm going to be very upset with Bluehole.
Oh my god.
Nah,
That
not
MMO had so much hype around it too. I don't know where they went wrong with that because despite how old it was, Terra was like the hype of 2016 to 2018. And it was just viewership for it was through the roof and everything. I don't know where they screwed up. I'm still thinking it's with that first update that took them almost 8 months to get out. But I don't know.
That was an update?
Huh?
Damn, there was an update there? God damn.
Yeah, when Terra Console first dropped, it took them a good while to get the first patch out that brought new content out and everything. And the veteran players were bored as hell. A lot of the casuals they found some of the end game dungeons way too difficult, which I don't I don't know how. A lot of the raids they had in Terra at that time were pretty easy, especially the 10-man ones.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because so I remember I have video footage of me and you doing one of the raids. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, no, it's just been so long.
Yeah, I'm 90% sure in that video was me, you, Aki, Sora, and BB.
It's been so long.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they need to just Terra. It is like you and Shiny said. It is old, and I feel like the way they're going it'll definitely be inevitable for it to shut down, but I just feel like they need to take a different approach with it. It has the right stuff. It has the right type of combat. The graphics aren't terrible, and it could definitely look a lot better with a next gen update. They have crossplay play with it. I would probably not suggest trying to get that to work on Switch, since they struggled enough with PlayStation 4 and Xbox One apparently.
It's on Switch. Hold up, what?
No, it's not on Switch. I'm just saying I don't think that's something they should look into. But I don't know. It has the right stuff for a console MMORPG. I think they need to take a better approach with content. One thing they definitely need to work on with Terra is its story. That story is not engaging at all.
The story?
Yeah.
I just remember the tutorial, and barely at that.
Yeah, like there is
All
nothing
I-
that pulls you into Terra's story unless you just really feel like sitting there watching the cutscenes and reading everything.
All I remember is that there were aliens, and we went, oh no, but then we couldn't work together fully, and then we started a little bit, and then someone died, and the problem never went away. That's all that I remember.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know too much about the beginning of it was actually okay with that whole tree thing and the one kid sacrificing herself and stuff like that. It was interesting, but then it just I don't know. Mid game it just got bland. You didn't pay attention to it anymore. I was just worried about leveling and hitting 65. That was all I cared about after a while.
I mean, that's
Wasn't
really
that one of
weird.
the main motivations of our character to fucking undo the fact that the child was permanently stuck in a dreamlike state?
Yeah, I think so. And
You
I
just
don't think we
gave
ever
up on
achieved that.
Like the fuck?
That's it. That's where they were wrong. They took away the child sacrifice. The staple in the game is child sacrifice.
Ah, yes, child soldiers.
Oh god. Cool. Okay. Well, moving right along, we can go ahead and visit our next topic. I think this will be a cool one for all of us, especially you, Forever. An MMO that you believe that would work on consoles that no one else realizes. Like any PC MMO out there you can think of.
Yeah.
That you think would be a no-brainer for consoles.
I have one in mind, but I'll let everyone else go first.
Okay.
Say that again? Oh, MOL.
Yeah, an MMO that you think would work on consoles. That isn't.
Bro, I know, bro. Motherfucker, give me Lost Ark right now. Right now.
Damn, you took mine. That's what I was thinking.
Bro,
I think of
bro,
another one.
Lost Ark is it feels so good. It's just Diablo MMO. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, that's why I don't understand why they have not done that. I thought, like, when I first saw Lost Ark, the trailers and everything, I was like, I didn't even worry about it because I was like, they got to bring this to console eventually. If they don't, they're stupid. But it really hasn't happened.
Like I said, bro, if Amazon does this right, I feel like they're gonna end up fucking getting Lost Ark from Smilegate, and then they'll bring it to console if they see that Throne and Liberty and Blue Protocol does well enough.
Right.
But we need those games to do well. We need those games to be good, first of all, in their own right, and then we need them to do well with public reception, so we can get more opportunities that games come to consoles. Because I feel like Amazon can lead that front in the West.
Oh yeah.
We need a company that's willing to do that first.
Shoot. All we need is Throne and Liberty and Blue Protocol to be bangers, and that is going to pave the way for this shit, literally.
But a game I think should come to console, bro. I've been saying this since I played it. Albion Online.
Yes, very good one.
God, I played the game, bro, and like it is so easy to get into, and it's so free to play. Like it is free to play to the maximum extent of free to play.
Huh. I haven't
Like
touched it, but I've
VIP
seen a lot on it.
the VIP currency you can get by spending silver to get, so you don't even need to spend actual money unless you wanted
Wow.
to. And it's just like beyond that, you don't need to spend actual money on anything. So I'm just like, there's skins in there, of course, yeah, but that game was so good. Like the PvP content, so good.
And isn't Albion like on everything else, like PC, mobile, and all that stuff?
Yes,
Yes, it
that's
is.
my problem with it, bro. Like I'm about to buy a Stream Deck just because now. Like if I can get it on Stream Deck, I will freaking buy a Stream Deck.
Shoot. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Steam Deck is tempting at times. I do look at that and I'm just like,
Laughs and poor.
What about you, Asylum?
To
Any
be completely
MMO?
honest with you, I've been trying to think of one that hasn't already been mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
I'm drawing a blank, man. Because like I was also going to mention Lost Ark, so it's like okay, something else, something else, something else. Fucking nothing. It's gone. It's my brain cannot comprehend of any other MMOs that I
Game's like
acknowledge that exist.
his brain like, what game? What are games? What are MMOs?
As someone who plays way too much Dungeons and Dragons, uh, what the fuck are MMOs? What are video games?
I think Dungeons and Dragons Online would work pretty well on console.
It might, but holy fuck, that shit needs to be updated so fucking much.
Oh
What
yeah,
was the game that came out recently? Darkness Arisen or Dark Arisen, something like that?
yeah.
Uh, Dark
Player.
that Dark Arisen is a DLC to a game called Dragon's Dogma, which is a single player game.
Makes sense.
Dragon's Dogma does have an MMO that is currently being worked on by the community because the actual MMO got shut down because they didn't believe it would do
No,
well in the West.
like the anger in me that when that happened,
Yeah,
bro.
oh my god.
How do you think I felt? I have, and I can attest to this. I have spent really an ungodly amount of time on Dragon's Dogma. I was pissed when I found out, like, oh yeah, no, we're shutting it down. We don't think it would do good in the West. But
It's
Dragon's Dogma did good
They
in the
don't.
West.
They need to
Why
give
would
the
you
West a
assume?
had
chance.
VPNs just to play Dragon's Dogma in freaking Japan. Like, how many people had VPNs just to play that game? Like, I just
Oh,
spent
a
money
lot.
to go play that game.
But the community is working on essentially remaking from the ground up because they released the assets for it. So now they just have to build the servers basically and have the
Nice.
servers not fucking implode.
Yeah, I remember when
Uh,
people swore that Fantasy Star wouldn't work on the West. Microsoft said, "Yeah, okay."
I
It's
bet.
shocking to me that Microsoft was the one that bought that to the West. Like,
You know,
JRPG,
maybe Microsoft needs to get their hands on Dragon's Dogma Online. Honestly,
I feel like Microsoft will be the one to bring Dragon's Dogma to the West. But aren't we getting
on,
Dragon's Dogma 2
oh,
soon?
well, there was
Eventually.
an announcement that they're working on it. We don't know when we're getting it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say so. I meant to say eventually.
Yeah, that's the only thing they have.
What
We
one
have
day?
no type of
After 10
time frame.
years. We
Oh,
we let we let all the other fan bases like Devil May Cry, we let them get their game first. You know, like Monster Hunter. Meanwhile, Dragon's Dogma was just sitting in the corner. When did we get our sequel? 10 years. And
Mega Man.
finally they drop a video. 10-year anniversary. And in that video was the announcement that they were working on Dragon's Dogma 2.
Mega Man Battle Network is getting a legacy collection where it has online play before Dragon's Dogma 2 comes out. So
Uh,
that's crazy.
what the fuck?
But in all fairness, a re-release of Mega Man Battle Network has been overdue. People have been asking for that for a long time.
Yeah, I play on a private server for it on a Discord with a bunch of guys. It's pretty well run.
Yeah, there's a gotcha version of Mega Man 2. I can't think of what it's called.
Yeah, I played that for a little bit. It
Um,
was cool for a while. I got base, so I was happy, and then I stopped playing.
there was a rumor it was gonna come on Switch forever, and I don't know why a lot more of these companies, especially with gotcha games, are not capitalizing on that because Genshin Impact has made it very clear that we gamers like to spend money on crazy shit. And I'm not going to talk about one of
Go
my
on.
recent roles in Genshin because it's an embarrassing story.
No. Fucking talk about it.
I saw
Talk
that
about
too. Like, okay,
Alright. Okay. Alright, so yeah, as a matter of fact, Shiny was the first one to comment when he saw what I did. Alright. So a new character came out. As you guys know, I'm a great sword nut. I have a weakness for two-hand sword characters. Especially waifus in Genshin. I saved up some primo gems, and I've went through a decent amount of rolls. I hadn't got the girl. Just a few days ago, I said to myself, you know what? Screw this. I'm gonna go ahead and buy $50 worth of primo gems. Now, keep in mind, Genshin Impact has a pity system. You are always guaranteed a legendary drop somewhere between 1 and 100 rolls. You can get that drop your first roll. Then again, it could take you 100. But you're always guaranteed a legendary drop somewhere between 1 and 100. And me, personally, I've already known that I've rolled somewhere between 50 and 70 times. So there was no need for me to spend too much. But I just went ahead and said screw it, and I spent 50. And I also got the bonus because it was my first time buying that large pack, so it gave me 7,000 primos. And I'm like, alright, well, at least I know I spent a good chunk, and it's going to guarantee me this character. I go ahead, I cash my primos in. First roll, she drops. Meaning, if I would have just spent like $5 or $10, I would have got her.
Yeah.
But I went ahead and tossed a full $50 into that damn game. And those devs are just looking at me and laughing right now.
I'm just shaking my head in disappointment at you.
Like that's literally a full Lies of P pre-order I just spent on a damn character.
Yeah. Good job. Look what you fucking done. Should have known better.
I mean, he's buying a Neo's game, so
And this is part of the reason why I don't play that kind of game. I'm being fiscally responsible.
Oh.
are you really though? Are you really?
Yes.
All right. So I'll tell you what. I'm waiting for the day some real cute arrow wielding fox girl waifu comes out on Genshin. I'm going to just send you pics of her over and over, and I'm going to be like, yeah, go ahead. I'm like, you ready to pull out that wallet? I'm gonna send you a picture of her once a day.
My
Until you
conviction
cave.
will stand strong. Jack, you know this better than anyone. I'm one of the most
And
stubborn
this,
people on the face of
I
this
know
fucking
you are.
planet.
But the second you cave in, I am literally going to jump in whatever chat I find you in. I'm going to be like, I can see into your mind's eye. Your will is broken.
Don't you fucking It's a good thing. Most of the fucking chats I'm in most of the time, you're not in the servers.
But oh my god, man, that was just that was my experience for this week. Even my girl, she was just sitting there listening. She was like, "Wow." And I was just I was on, I don't know if I was on the phone with her, party chat or what. And I was like, "Babe, she literally dropped in one pool." And she was like, "Are you serious?" I was like, "Yes." I was like, "I literally spent $50 for no reason at all."
Man, you could have given me that money.
Yeah, and then not to mention, I had Blessing of the Welcome Moon on, which is Genshin Impact's little $5 subscription that gives you free primos every day. So I literally just could have kept rolling once a day, and she would have dropped sometime in the next week, week and a half.
Literally, you could have just been patient.
Yeah. Yep. I didn't have to spend anything. Like, oh.
Good job.
I feel so dirty now.
Congratulations. You know, at least you have these primos for next time a character decides to drop that you want that you're not gonna get. And then you're gonna end up spending another 50 because this isn't the first time this has happened. Although this is the biggest one that you've spent.
Uh huh.
So this is just going to be it's a cycle. Nick, you're playing Dark Souls but with money.
At least Dark Souls, you only have to buy it one time.
Incorrect. I bought that game
Yeah, we're
3
not even going
times.
to talk about how many times you bought Dark.
I have beaten that game truly and absurd. I just beat Dark Souls 1 again on Xbox.
If you want, you can go ahead and buy the Xbox 360 version.
No.
Just
Why
to go
would
off
I do that?
I don't know, something to do.
No, I still need to fucking beat Dark Souls 2 on Xbox.
Oh, yes, yes.
I still need to beat Bloodborne. Again. And get it platinum.
Dude, I have to take you to do that. We still need to go through Demon Souls on PlayStation.
Oh yeah, that's it. I forgot about that. Not gonna lie. Not
Fuck, we got a lot to do.
yes.
I still need to go through Elden Ring, period.
Yes. You know what? We're not gonna touch Demon Souls until you're done with fucking Elden Ring.
Oh boy.
I swear to fucking God. I was over here like knowing now that there's a proper DLC coming out for Elden Ring. It's just like
Yeah, and the thing is, you know, that DLC is going to be huge.
yeah. And you're over here like, man, I haven't beaten Elden Ring. I'm like, I want to grab BB's ass and we're gonna grab your fucking ass cheeks, spread them, and go. You're going to play Elden Ring, or we're going to fuck you to death.
Well, that's a way to convince a guy to play something.
I literally have a build that will one-shot 90% of your bosses right off the bat. We can speedrun that shit.
Oh man.
There's only like a select few where my build will not be that good, and that's if we decide to kill every fucking boss.
Right.
I mean, I have a summon that can kill every boss, unless they nerf the crap out of her.
Oh, the Mimictor? Yeah, no, it's been nerfed.
No, not the mimic. The dancer.
The Dancer.
She fights like the dancer from Dark Souls 3. I forgot her name though.
Black
Oh,
Assassin.
Black Knife. Oh, yeah, Black Knife. I
She'll
I
one
think
shot.
she's been nerfed.
She destroys everything. I don't care. Like she carries.
She's good. I think if I remember correctly, she has been nerfed. Well, her ability's been nerfed, not her damage. But that nerf also applies to the actual weapon, the Black Knife.
Yeah.
So it's not the worst thing to happen. I just run in there. I just have the Ancient Dragon Lightning Strike. I charge that shit up because I have max lightning damage possible on, and I go bonjour, and they die. They say adios. If I'm lucky. If I'm not lucky, most of the bolts somehow fucking miss, and I'm in immense and severe danger because I am playing on new game plus 10. So I'm on maxed out difficulty, and unfortunately, this build does not have the most HP. It has a fuck ton of damage, not a whole lot of HP.
Classic glass cannon, huh?
It's the only way I can play these fucking Souls games. Like, okay, Dark Souls 1, I literally just like I made a whole build based around the Great Scythe
Mm-hmm.
and the Life on Scythe. After that, because after I went and killed Priscilla, that was a dexterity and endurance build tonight. with the blood bite ring.
Sheesh.
I learned to get good when it came to parrying things.
Harry, let's shoot filthy casual.
Okay, no, people need to stop saying that because like on TikTok, I keep seeing like Elden Ring videos of people that have modded in the Bloodborne Flintlock and like went up to fight Radagon, like the last boss. Parry this, you fucking casual. Radagon parries the bullet. It's like, oh no, 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 no. Also, just fuck Radagon. I don't like him. He's a prick. He's the only boss in the game that I actively struggle with.
Yeah, he was the only fight that actually gave me trouble.
Everyone's like, oh, he's so easy. No, he's not.
Like, he
That
was,
motherfucker parries my most powerful spells and then punches me in the face. Like, I'm fucking sorry, but no.
I don't
Do
know if
not say he's easy.
what, but like my first fight, he just went straight Thor and just smashed everything with lightning back to back. And he just kept spamming, and I was like, is this what he does? Because I don't think I want to play anymore.
Yeah, no, I found out he's actually really weak to fire.
Hmm.
But that's the thing. You have to be able to hit him with it. He will parry everything that you throw at him. It's unfair.
Sheesh.
Who says you're allowed to be this? Who said you're allowed to parry spells like this and take no damage? If I were to do this, I would die. Fuck Radagon. Well, actually, I think
Right.
part of the reason why I don't like Radagon is because it's an immediate back-to-back fight with the Elden Beast.
Oh yeah, that Elden Beast was just the freaking worst thing to deal with when you just finished beating Radagon the first time. You're like, finally, the game's over. Trifecta boss, and I was like, you know what?
I have one Estus Flask left. The Elden Beast is all the way over there, and I cannot summon my horse. What the fuck am I supposed to do here?
It just
He's
starts.
throwing beams of light at me. How do you dodge light? That shit was. Fuck the Elden Beast.
Sheesh.
Guys, I finally hit the Elden Beast. Where'd it go? It went on the other side of the arena. How much down do you got? Not enough.
And it starts raining down hell on you. It's like, what do I do?
Oh yeah. I hate it when he does the Elden Stars incantation
It's like,
along with the Raining Hell. Because it's just like, what the fuck is this? I was
so,
playing a FromSoft game a second ago. Why am I in Bullet Hell?
Ted, you remember that scene from Kingdom Hearts 2 where you're fighting with Sora and Riku and they have to block all the beams from the final boss fight?
Oh yeah.
That's what that looks like.
Yeah, that is it. That is literally it.
Oh my god.
You have the stamina of a Dark Souls game and you're just kind of rolling everywhere, trying not to die.
Yeah, it's literally those memes of uh when you memorize the Rain's attack pattern.
Mm-hmm.
Is that you have to memorize where each fucking individual bolt's gonna come down from to maybe not get hit if you're low on HP at that point. God, I fucking hate that bullet hell bullshit. It happens to me every time. Every fucking time. Like I've had people who are like, "Oh yeah, no, we're really good at fighting like Radagon and the Elder Beast back to back." It's like, you have not been in a world with me. I don't think I've heard more people get genuinely pissed at the scenarios because it's so stupid what happens to me, particularly on FromSoft games.
Like, have you heard? I am a dumbass.
I didn't even that I'm a dumbass. That's the worst part about this. Then I can see shit that happens randomly in my worlds for no reason.
Yeah, just dumb. Dude, I don't know. There was a point in time where I would just think your games are fucking bugged for no reason.
I'm cursed. I am genuinely cursed when it comes to FromSoft games, apparently, because imagine, mind you, a boss has like this one move, but it's supposed to be like super rare for them to use. You get to know my world, that's all they're using.
No cooldown.
No
No.
cooldown, That's all they're using, and chances are I'm doing that boss for about half an hour. It, on a good day. On a bad day, I've already broken the controller.
Starting to
And
wonder because you're controller drift, right? On your Xbox controller. Do you
it is
really
not for
not
me
know what
getting one.
happened, or did Elden Ring piss you off one good day?
Oh, I've never had a problem with Elden Ring. With this current Xbox controller,
Uh huh.
I don't know. But like earlier on, like with Dark Souls 1 and 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, no, those ones were me. But those didn't get a chance to get drift because they were actually broken. But no,
Okay.
Elden Ring, no, I never really had problems with Elden Ring until like literally the last boss of the game.
Okay.
And also, controllers are expensive.
Yeah, especially now. Jeez.
PS5 controllers are a freaking arm and a leg.
Mm-hmm.
The damn new controller they just bought out. I was looking at it like I might want to get one of these. Looked at the price and I was like, not this lifetime.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man. But all right. Back to our good old topics. Um, I was gonna say like Shiny, the whole Lost Ark thing for an MMO that I believe it will work on consoles that no one realizes. But I have another thought, and most people do realize it. It's just I don't know why Activision and Blizzard haven't acted on it yet, and that's World of Warcraft. Because I personally feel like Final Fantasy 14 just proves that that kind of MMO works on other platforms. Like World of Warcraft is a tab target game with rotations and pretty complex combat. And
Oh
so
yeah,
many different modders and things. They've made all kinds of controller schemes and different action game layouts for like World of Warcraft through mods. The community does it, but the devs can't for some reason. And I just feel like, there's something to crack there, and that game could have a crazy amount of success if they just expanded it a little bit. And I don't know why Activision and Blizzard are sleeping on that opportunity.
I guess I think most companies are just hesitant because consoles have a stigma about them when it comes to people playing console games.
Mm-hmm.
Console gamers are very fickle when it comes to gaming, especially when it comes to MMOs. Like
Right.
we'll ride hard for an MMO if we find it and love it, but the moment it screws up, like we toss it aside. Like for example, people have been playing Warframe since the dawn of time.
Don't talk about Warframe. Uh,
I knew he was going to say that.
All right, I'll leave it at that.
I remember when Warframe was like, what, 2
that's
planets?
all. It was three. It was Mercury, Venus, and Earth
Yeah.
for the longest time.
And the
Yeah.
first few frames were Mag, Loki, and Excalibur.
Yep. Those were the first three. Well,
Then they switched it to Volt, Mag, and Excalibur. Because
yep.
Loki, I did.
God. At one point then there was another switch to the starters when they started releasing more, but then they went back to Volt, Mag, and Excalibur. And apparently those are like the three most balanced according to them. Balance does not exist in that game.
Loki was broken. Like no one should have Loki in the beginning of the game. To be honest, Loki's a cheat code.
No, absolutely fucking not. Like
Exactly.
I'm a menace when it comes to making a Loki build. So how long can your Loki stay invisible for? I have made it so he can stay invisible for exactly 3 minutes. Why? I'm not gonna get caught,
I'm not gonna get caught. I'm gonna hack everything.
dumbass.
Like Warframe for me is Metal Gear Solid Plus.
Down, 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 down. But instead of
Speaking
the worst
of
thing ever getting
Warframe,
caught, it's just you one-shot enemies because red fists are a thing.
Asylum, we really need to get you into the Wayfinder beta. I cannot
Oh
say
yeah.
much because it's under NDA, but
Yeah.
I'm just going to say you need to. That's if you like Warframe, you need to play that.
I have a love-hate
Like
relationship.
I'm not even gonna say whether I like or dislike Wayfinder on this because their NDA is so strict and weird. But
I like you. You could say this. I like what I've seen.
okay, there.
Videos put out by other creators, and what they've put out and the information they put out themselves.
There we go. That's a way to put it. Yeah, I like what I've seen out there.
As long as there isn't any farming like there is for Nidus, I should be happy. The Nidus farm broke me. And that was before they made it worse.
I think I bought Dynas because they gave me like a bunch of platinum for free for like logging in, and I was like, you know what, this Warframe is half price. Let me go ahead and buy him.
I
Asylum, I want to tell you something, pal, when it comes to that Nidus farm. I have looked around, I have asked, and I have inquired. I only know one person on this planet who went to farm Nidus, and that's you. Because
I didn't have the money.
Every single other person I have asked about getting that Warframe manually has said, "Nah, just pay the platinum."
I was still in high school when Nidus released. I did not have the money to buy him.
All you had to do was log off for like 30 days, get back on, you'll get a free coupon.
I had no platinum.
So get Loki pieces and sell Loki.
Yeah, I don't remember what part of Nidus it was
Absolutely
that was stupidly rare.
It was his fucking carapace.
Okay, all right, yeah. But that grind.
Which for me, that wasn't even what was rare.
Yeah.
So, I got everything but the fucking mirror optics for Nidus.
Jesus.
And that's when I finally got paid by Ken's at the time, the place that I worked at. And I went, I'm done. After literal months of farming Nidus.
Yeah. Warframe
I broke and I bought him outright. The only other frame that I farmed was Ash. And that was before they changed how you get Ash.
Alright, well Sam, I do want to remind
easy.
you of this. Digital Extremes, they are the publisher of Wayfinder. So
if they add a farm anything remotely like Nidus, I will drop the game immediately. I will break down in PTSD.
Alright, it is an online action RPG with Digital Extremes as the publisher. So I would be surprised if there is not some type of brutal grind awaiting people in that game eventually.
Well, just NDA, because I got stuff to say.
Yeah, I can't wait to that NDA. I can't wait until that tape is taken off of my mouth.
Topics written down for video.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh,
shoot, that NDA is keeping me from making so many damn videos. Right? Oh my god! Like the two that I want to make on Wayfinder coming up, they're both just speculation because of that damn NDA. Yeah. Once that thing's finally go, ooh, baby! You hear that, DE? Woo! Lift that bad boy.
You know what? No, fuck it. No, don't do it. Fuck this guy.
Papa 1010's coming. Lift it.
Keep it in your pants, big guy.
All right, but
hey, Tanek. I just now checked my emails.
Mm-hmm.
I did actually have an email from DE.
You motherfucker.
Hey, I don't check my emails enough.
You got into the beta months ago, didn't you?
No, actually the 2nd of this month is when they sent this email to me.
All right.
Well, any further?
The second we get off of this podcast, I want you to click that email, get that client on your damn PlayStation, make your account, and just wait until the next beta. Because I have to be careful how I word everything because they're fucking NDA.
I totally just love just not checking my fucking emails fucking ever.
My thing is, I don't check my junk mail, so everything that goes to junk mail is there.
Yeah.
Like my
It wasn't
Diablo.
even in junk mail for me. I just get so many emails from things that I really don't care about. And I normally ignore my emails, but I decided to look because sometimes I get something neat, like codes from Xbox and stuff. And I see something from Digital Extremes.
I hate this NDA because I was literally just about to ask Forever something about the previous beta, and then I remembered it was in a confidential area, so I can't say. Oh my god! Yeah, forget it. All right, next topic. Wayfinder Digital Extremes.
Comment him.
I've had it. I've had it with your crap. All right, final topic of the night, and this is gonna
Before we
I
go
made
to
a
the,
video on this, and this actually triggered somebody. I'm gonna tell you guys that story here in a bit.
you triggered.
Monster Hunter versus Dauntless versus Wild Hearts.
Oh, I'm stay away from this one.
I'll enter it.
Oh, I know you will. Without a doubt. And I cannot wait to hear Shiny's opinion because I'm curious. But
Uh,
I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna just say straight up, for right now at least, Wild Hearts. I feel like it's the new kid on the block, making a lot of the right moves that I'm not gonna say the other two games aren't making, but Dauntless in particular isn't making. I feel like Monster Hunter could take one or two little things from Wild Hearts and become a lot better than how it currently is. But that's just me. My bad, Shotty. I didn't mean to interrupt you because I heard you. I heard you coming out of the cave. And I was waiting for that.
um, well, I obviously I don't play Dauntless anymore. For the reasons that almost everyone else doesn't play Dauntless anymore. There's just no challenge and nothing to really do. But in terms of Wild Hearts versus Monster Hunter, I think they both have a space within like this genre. Unlike
Definitely.
how Dauntless versus Monster Hunter, like when it was Dauntless versus Monster Hunter, I felt like I was playing the same game. So I was just like, why would I play the lesser version of Monster Hunter? So I just play
Yeah.
Monster Hunter.
I remember you
And in
actually
this
telling me
case,
that years ago.
it's like Wild Hearts is so much more different than Monster Hunter that you can play both of them. Uh, um, Wild Hearts, in my opinion, is easier than Monster Hunter, like mechanically. Because I've been using like the little clawed Attack on Titan weapon, and it's like I don't get hit during hunts. Like it's mad. I was like, oh, this is now. If I do get hit, don't worry, I'm getting put in my ass. Like they do a lot of damage, but at the same time, it's like as soon as I feel like it's easier to learn monsters in Wild Hearts. That's not to take away from Wild Hearts, but as soon as you know the monster that you're fighting, you can rearrange them so fast.
Yeah.
Um, Now, when it comes to Monster Hunter, even though I can know a weapon really well, the builds matter a lot more in Monster Hunter, like decorations and skill sets within armor pieces. So, I guess it really depends on like which one you prefer more. Do you prefer to be better at mechanics and be able to wreck shop that way, or do you prefer to be better in terms of number crunching and making builds and wreck things that way? Because that's literally what these two games feel like to me. Like to be honest, I don't have a fucking build in Wild Hearts, but I can get on there right now. I promise you, with that claw weapon and have no problems. Like all it is just making sure my armor and my weapons are the same level of the monsters. All set. Um, and yeah, but I think they're both great games. Now, I probably am still biased because Monster Hunter has a lot of history. I
Right.
played it longer, so I'm probably still gonna pick Monster Hunter. Um, just because it just has literally a lineage now. But besides that, yeah.
For me, it's gun. Do I use the blowgun to kill monsters, or do I grab a bow? That's the biggest difference for me. That with that in crossplay.
Right.
I mean, both are fun. I personally are having to just enjoy Wild Hearts just a little bit more than Monster Hunter, and of course we agree on Dauntless. It's fuck Dauntless.
Yeah, Dauntless is just. It's gotten to the point where I don't even think those devs know what that game wants to be or what they want that game to be anymore. Because it literally went from Monster Hunter clone to trying to make open world MMO like Monster Hunter clone to, hey, we don't know how to do our endgame properly anymore. Like, their endgame was fine from the beginning. I don't know why they were so determined to change anything. Just add new monsters, add more gear. That's what we want to do. We want to kill bigger and better creatures and get better loot. It's
Like I like Dauntless's creature design.
yeah, it's the simple formula of any action RPG. Oh, guys, let me get an F in the chat for Aki. By the way, she keeps getting kicked on Diablo. Babe, I am so sorry.
Noob.
I'm sorry, I'm just level 14 now.
Babe, I don't know why you keep getting kicked on there. When you get a chance to, right? Try just in case it's an internet thing, try go ahead and making your PlayStation wired.
Reset your router.
Yeah. Because I'm actually getting ready to make another character because I'm realizing that my options are limited with the sorcerer.
Like I said, my main thing for that was wanting to play the necromancer, and I kind of lost most motivation just like getting on and realizing there's no necromancer to play.
Right.
So
There's no.
sorcerer.
The game's already ruined for me.
So,
No. Asylum, the necromancer's there. You just can't play it in the beta.
yeah.
It's like
The game's already ruined for me.
it's a literal
I need to
cock
play in the
tease.
beta.
You have to come here on the screen and stare at it. Like I'm literally staring at the necromancer right now, but it says unavailable. I'm looking at the druid, and
Not
one
acceptable.
I know for a fact Aki would love to play, but unavailable. They literally only let you play barbarian, sorcerer, and rogue.
Unacceptable. What the actual fuck? How dare they not let us play Necromancer in the beta? Now, that's one of the few classes that people actually give a fuck about.
Right. And you said, guess what, babe? What's up?
Oh, that's never getting me here.
And forever, have you got a chance to try Wild Hearts by any chance?
No.
No.
Every time I pick up a game like Monster Hunter,
Mm-hmm.
I fixate and I grind and I get ahead of all my friends, and then they don't feel like catching up, so they stop playing.
Oh.
So
See, normally I'm like that, and I'm trying not to be. Although now I need to catch up to Tanek and them now. Which, now that I've actually beaten Dark Souls again, watch me catch up to you guys incredibly quickly.
Hey, you will.
And that's
It's not crazily far. We're like, I think 3 monsters ahead of you.
I'm going to get 6 monsters ahead of you guys. Just to taunt you guys.
Oh, nice, babe. I'm glad you finally set it up.
Set what up?
Her drawing tablet. I actually just bought her a laptop because she wanted to use it like more portably. But she's had it for a couple of weeks and she finally went ahead and took it and hooked it up to her desktop PC so she can use it.
Nice.
I see.
Her laptop that'll be here either tomorrow or Sunday, so she can do it portably or do it on a desktop, either one. Alrighty, guys, that's
excuse me.
That's the end of our topic list. Any closing comments or anything anybody want to talk about before we go ahead and call it a night on today's episode?
Let's get Dragon Nest on console. No, I'm joking.
Say again.
No, I was saying it's one of my old jokes of let's get Dragon Nest on console.
Mm.
The best MMO I've ever played in my life, but you know.
Yeah, there's a lot of them I feel like would work, but they're just I don't know. Like it's like what you guys were saying earlier. I'm really hoping that Throne and Liberty and Blue Protocol make huge statements with consoles and MMOs. I figured Final Fantasy 14 would have been enough for a lot of developers, but clearly not. So I'm hoping these twos make a statement, and Amazon just says, you know what, hey, fuck it, we're going to do what everybody else is not doing.
Like I feel like is the key, bro. Like I don't know why, but I feel like it. I have this feeling in my gut, and I'm hoping it's right.
Yeah. Speaking of console MMOs, you guys know Neverwinter got a next gen update on Xbox?
I re-downloaded Neverwinter to just see what it looked like. I also forgot I had a bard on that shit as well.
Oh. Speaking of DE, because we were talking about that before. What about their Soul Frame MMO that should be coming out eventually? Times now.
Oh hell yeah, I'm excited for that. I just want to see more of it.
Yeah, I definitely want to know what they're working with because I feel like the producer has a really good mindset when it comes to making the game, especially from what he did with Warframe. I feel like he has a really good mindset when it comes to creating an open world and stuff, and he did the open world. So I'm like, he has to have a good mindset because you can't just make something like that out of Warframe.
Right.
Like Warframe took a step from just being a regular node farming simulator to being an open world freaking mass chaos, whatever the hell it is now.
It's a war crime simulator.
All they need left now is to like let you be able to leave a planet using your Arcwing and go into space, and the game will be perfect.
Pretty much.
I want to enter a planet's atmosphere using an Arcwing just so we can burst into flames and fucking cease to exist.
I mean, maybe not that part. I built the Warframe. It took a long time to farm a lot of those. But yeah.
Damn, sometimes people want to watch the world burn. I am one of those people.
I believe it.
Oh, man.
I'm a big Tonkor fan. I love throwing grenades. Although the self-damage I do miss. I do miss the self-damage. It was always really funny watching your Warframe ragdoll to the top of the fucking map, get caught on something, and then just hang on nothingness.
What about you, Shiny? Any closing comments before we head off?
Nope. All good this time.
Okay. Alrighty.
That's where.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for episode 5 of the Do You Even Console MMO podcast. And
one fucking job tonight.
I know, right? Two jobs. I messed them both up. Mic audio in the beginning, and then the outro at the end.
The intro and the outro.
Man. Right?
How do you fuck up both? Like one or the other I get, but both?
But anyway, I want to give a special shout out and thank you to Forever for joining us. By the way, I will definitely be putting your YouTube, social media, all those links down in the description of this podcast when it goes live on YouTube tomorrow morning.
Oh, cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you all in the next episode. Peace out and have a great night.